No, I was talking about the online one.
Yes, the outline was the. You just write your name and sign.
Okay.
Your online, you can send it to me. Right?
Or you send it to me, anyone.
Are you like ready?
I think we'll just give the people online two more minutes for them to join. Then we can continue. We'll just continue our class. I forgot I was muted. I said good morning, and were you able to practice what we did the last class? Did you try the sum function, the average function, the max, the mean? Did you practice it today? Since we did not have a class yesterday, you can drop a response on in the chat box. Okay. Can you hear me now? Jimmy? Good morning, Elijah. And please, if you can hear me, kindly indicate in the chat box so that we'll start. We're already late, but so today we'll be continuing. We'll continue from where we left with our class, basic data cleaning. Please, if you can kindly, okay, that's good. Riri says she can hear me. So the moment I said we will start the class. Just hold on a minute. I don't know why. Okay, so so data cleaning is a crucial step in data analysis because most times they are with a lot of errors. It might the data might have like wrong spelling, the that is wrong spelling might not be properly arranged. So you have to before you start to visualize because most times when you go ahead, it will not give you the accurate input and then most importantly the data. So you need to clean, you need to clean the missing figures, special characters. You have to use like their simple tax technique formulas and functions that you can use for data cleaning to when handling a missing data. Now where there's a missing data, if you they are not important for actually once it's a missing data, except maybe you want to capture delete the column altogether or you hide or most importantly I would advise you or row with the missing data and you can also and we are going to be for each function we discuss we would practice it on our Excel sheet and then we'll continue like that till we're done with the entire slide and the class. Then we'll now concentrate on why is my screen not changing? You cannot see my screen here, but come. So hold on a minute. We're having some technical glitches. So yeah, this is the Excel sheet. And now let's switch to, okay, let me see. The the screen is not responding. Okay. So we're going to be switching our screen from the slide to the Excel because it's not switching by itself. But you people can see each one here. Huh? Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my system today. It's not behaving well. If I switch to Excel, it's not showing. I have to switch to. Okay, so let's start with let's go back to our Excel and then our PowerPoints. Then we'll discuss the formula. So please, if you can open your data set so that we can start with the rank function. So please kindly open your data set. Let's start with the rank function. Is your data set open? Are we there? Okay, so the rank function now is can be used to like determine position. So before we go there, I'll go to that function. I want us to do something now. You know that the last time we did the sum function on the Excel sheet. So we need to sum the whole sheet again. Then we'll get the highest figure based on the total, the winners, and then we'll rank them using the totals. Then we'll get number one, number two, like different positions. So let's just do that. So in doing the rank function, you write equal to, then rank. Then okay, there are three things you can do in the rank function in this version of Excel. Is it the same thing for yours when you write the rank function? Mr. Ayo, is it showing the same thing? No? Okay. So no. So if you do this, it's going to rank it to average. So let's first, yeah, it's happening. Oh, the FIFA. Okay, yes. It is the data is a very large data. So sorry, this was another experiment. This is also what is happening today. Our last class was very hitch free. Okay, so rank then dot average for you to rank average. So now what happens when you rank average is that in between where you're supposed to have like you have one, like let me create a data for us to rank. So you have one, two, three, four, five, six, right? Now, if you do the rank function here, it's equal to rank tab, no, it's automatically going to rank average. Rank, then tab, right? This number one, then you comma, then you drag the range that you want it to rank, pick up the rank from, then you comma. The next thing you're supposed to do is to indicate whether you want it to rank it in descending order or ascending order. We know descending is when it goes ranking from bottom bottom to top, the ascending is top to bottom. So depends on how you want it to rank it. Descending is from top bottom, ascending is from bottom to top. So depends on how you want it to rank it. So it should, if we say from ascending order now, we've selected ascending. So we press enter. Now one is one, then they are all one. This is, but then if you want to, what is wrong with my system today? Okay, so let's do this better. So what I wanted to explain for the average is when we have three people score three, maybe two people score three, then okay. So now if we're ranking it now equal to rank average, then tab the number one, then comma, then the range you want to rank, which is this. My system is not responding. Please, if you could kindly just give me a few minutes to just figure out what is happening to my system. I'm giving it command and it's not responding. Today's class is interesting. Computer can be annoying sometimes. So rank average, then you click the number you want to rank, you comma, then from here you drag the range, then you press tab. So it is doing it. So now average, now when you drag it, what will happen? Okay, yes, this is what I wanted to show you. So can you see why when you're ranking now, just like we do in primary school and secondary school, right? When you have first position, second position, third position. Are you with me? Are you listening? Even though the computer has been misbehaving. So when you have when two people come first, you know they will not, you will not have a third place, but you will have like a fourth position. Exactly. So now if you do rank average now, instead of having a fourth position, what you have is a first position, a second position, a third position, then the 3.5, a 3.5 position, that's the average, you know, that's rank average. Then you will not have a fourth position, but you will have a fifth position and a sixth position. So it depends if you want it to rank that way. But if you don't want your work to rank that way, if you want it to just be like normal, so you just do equal to, then rank, then tab, then the number you want to rank, comma, then the range you want to rank it, then enter. So this is sixth position. So what will you have in this situation? So now we have two threes, no four. Did you guys see how I did it? Is it clear? Okay. So let's start from beginning. So you press equal to, you put rank. So you can, for you to select the kind of ranking function you want to use. So now it says returns the rank of a number in a list of numbers its size relative to other values in the list. If more than one value has the same range, the rank is returned. For rank equal to returns the rank of a number in a list of numbers, its size relative to other numbers in the value if it's returned. So this normal ranking function, not the rank average or rank equal to, is mostly what we use for our grading systems. Like if you want to grade your student, your HR, you want to grade your student positions now. Instead of cracking your head to check the percentage and find out which one is first, which one is second, which one is third, you can just use this function now and it will rank it for you. So now equal to rank, then you tab, then you select the number, comma, then you drag to select the range, you tab. So automatically you drag to flash fill, and then you have this. This is your rank. So are you following? Are you all following? If you have any question about the rank function, please kindly tell me because we're going to be using it for our work today. So once you're following, please kindly indicate in the group chat so that I will know that you're following. Okay, so people are having difficulty joining the group. Let me share the link. You have to drag it down for it, the formula to apply all the way we do for some. That means there's an error. Hold on a minute. I have to share the class link to the website. People are struggling to join. So just a few minutes so that we can carry everybody along. Like we said, we're not leaving anybody behind. We all have to go together. So have you been able to do the rank function? If anybody can hear me, please kindly. So let me just have you? Okay. Have you tried the wrong function, or you need me to go through it again and again? So, for the rank function, we said you press an equal to, you press rank, you type rank, come down to the kind of rank function you hold, because we have three types of rank function. You select the number that you want to start from, then or the number you want to use. Then you press type comma, then you drag to select the range you want to write rank from. Then you press enter, that's tab, enter. Then you drag for flash fill. Then that's how you get your results in the rank function. So please, if you've done that, kindly indicate in the chat box. Let's know if you're following. I'm going to start calling out names to know if you're following. Promise, can you hear me now? Were you able to do that? Mohammed Mustafa, good morning. Were you able to do the rank function? Hadiza Salisu, were you able to do the rank function? Riri Medubu, were you able to do the rank function? So just do it and then indicate in the chat box so that I know you're following. Yes, if you've done the rank function, kindly indicate in the chat box so that we can move on to the next formula we're supposed to be working on. We have a lot to do today. Okay, Riri said no, she could not. So I am going to do it again, but let me drop the attendance link. Please kindly fill the attendance link so that we know that you attended class today. So I'm going to take it back from beginning. So to do the rank function, you press equal to, like I said, if you're putting in any formula in Excel, you start with an equal to sign. Then you type in rank. On your system, you will see three types of rank, because I explained that in Excel we have three types of rank function: rank average, rank equal to, and just rank. But we're doing just rank. So you use your arrows to go down to the last rank, which is the normal rank. Then you click on tab. Once you click on tab, you select the number you want to use, type in comma. Once you type in comma, come back to your numbers and drag it down to select your range. When you type in your range, if you want to go a little extra, you put in a comma, and you type whether you select whether you want it to come in ascending or descending order, then you press tab, then you enter. So in ascending order, one is one, then you drag. All going to be one if you say ascending order. But basically, that is how it works. So please kindly follow the steps and let's see if you're able to. So how to rank, then tab, then select the number, comma, drag, tab. Then you drag down for the formula to repeat itself to flash fill. So once you drag down, it would be like this. So if you've been able to do this, please kindly indicate in the chat box so that we can move on. Really, is that clear? Have you guys been able to do it? Okay. So I'm giving And we've spent like 30 minutes on the rank function. Please, can we? If it's clear, please, can I get a message on the chat box to say that we're following so that we can move on to the next function? Because we want to do the if statement. Have you ever used the if statement? Do you know how to use the if statement on Excel? So we're going to do the if statement now. So I'm not getting any response on the chat box, so I'll be moving on to the next formula. Today we said we're going to have these formulas. All the formulas and function. We're having fun. Is a formula and function party today. So now for the if function now.
Sorry, before I go forward, I included the number
Mm,
outside the range
mm.
and I did a round. So it started from 8 instead of 9. This is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 5, 6. So I did a round and it started from 8. Go 8 to 9.
The reason why the right it doesn't, it's not a copy of what is supposed to be its position. This is the eighth number in ranking these numbers. That's why it's the way. If you count it, how many we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
So this is rank shows you position
Positions of the
number. So now we're going to do it for this our total votes now. That is why we're going back there now. So now with that we know which is first, second, third. So we're back. It depends on. Okay, maybe you're using rank average. Rank average is only available in most more recent versions of Excel. So please just use rank on your own. I don't know if it's compatible with your own version. While you're doing that, please let's go back to our Excel sheet and then let's go back to our election. You know that with this sheet now we are going to be the INEC chairman because yesterday I okay, can we go back and delete all the rows we imputed, like the marks, the total? Because I want to show you how to determine the winner of the election, not using the marks form. That was why I was breaking down this rank function. So now let's go back to our sheet. Let's put it back in this original form. Remove the total, remove the average row, remove the mean, remove the max. Then you come back to the original. So you have ADC, PDP, PCP, ADC, ABGA, and other parties. So now insert a new row.
But if you can't do the round when you have those.
No, I want us to bring our sheet back to its original state. Then we continue.
Leave the main mass and
Yes, yes. So now impute the equal to sign, then do what we just practiced on the side, rank, tab, then select the number, then comma, and drag to indicate range, then tab. So now if we want to see, so now what does it show you now? It shows you that APC is number 2. Did you understand? Is second on the vote because APC was what we used to do the rank function. Let's use another one. So equal to rank tab. So let's use PDP now. PDP in Abia State. Do you understand? Then comma. Then you drag the range. Then So automatically it shows you that PDP is the highest. So now if we want to impute this function now, we want to copy this, copy, then we paste it here. Copy it here. Why is it pasting all the way? Okay. So now to get your results now, did you guys see how I copied and pasted? Transpose. Okay. So copy, come here, highlight where you want to paste it. Then this is copy formula, it will transfer plus formula, copy, paste value, paste formula. Then this one is transpose, like if it was in row or column, adjust. Okay, if you're only using it in descending order, I showed you that you can actually select the option whether you want to use it in ascending or descending order. So let's try it again on this one. Please copy and paste the result sheet on the side, and let's get our results for our election in Abia State. We'll know who is first, second, third, fourth, or fifth. So the formula again equal to rank. Okay, now I'll wait for you to do that. So please copy and paste, then you do it on your own. Then you show me what you've done. Have you done it? Do you have your result? Drag it down. Don't forget to flash fill for the formula to apply on everything. So your result is out, right? What about you, Mr. Valentine? Drag it down. Please kindly input the formula next to this and your results from Abia State or any state of your choice, then equal to rank, you drag it down, and then let's have our result. I don't even know how to sit so that these lights will stop reflecting. Why didn't it come to my mind since? But it's still reflecting. Let me turn on the lights. Please, are you all following? Promise to me if you are using the rank function and it's showing you NA, it's because you made a mistake in your formula input. Please kindly follow the steps and input your formula again. Have you done it? Okay. Not getting a response from people online. So we've gotten our results for Edo State, right? So you can go ahead and now put a result sheet, the heading of results here. Then just leave it. So our result here is showing that PDP won Abia State based on our ranking function. So you impute it. So now I want you all to use your the next formula we're going to be working on is the proper function. That's the next function, sorry, we're working on. Proper function. Class today is a bit slow. So now proper function. You can see that in writing our state, some of them in capital letter, while small, some of them are in small letters, lowercase and uppercase, right? And we know that the proper way of writing it is supposed to be all in uppercase. So now, but if you don't know the proper way of writing it, or you want it to be in the proper way of writing it, we'll do the proper function. You write equal to, type in proper, comma, and tab, then you tap. Automatically, Abia will be improper. If you want it to do the same thing for the whole thing, what do we do? Flash fill. Exactly. So do the proper function. So everything will be proper. But then if you don't want it to be proper, you want everything to be in uppercase. So equal to upper tab, click on the text, then you tab again, Abia to be in upper. Then you do flash fill for it to take effect for everything. So are we following on that? Or have you been able to do that? Did you guys see what happened? Okay, because you're not paying attention to my screen. Let me take it back. Yes, I did not do my own. I left my own intentionally because I want to show you what happened. Why we always copy and paste value. Because now this my own error still there, the typographical error is there where the 78 are zero. So I now did find and replace like we did yesterday, but you know that doing the proper function, it's transferred everything with the 78 to this side, but all of them in cap lock. So when I did find and replace, everything changed to zero. So automatically everything on this side changed to zero. So this is the reference where the formula got you this. So whatever input you have on this reference is it will transfer to where the result is. Because whatever you have on this row is referencing what you have on the first row. That's why after when you're done with things like this, they always tell you, we're always told to copy, insert a new row. No, before you copy, please insert first before you copy. So we insert, then we copy, then we choose to what? Paste value. Then we come back. We can now delete this row and this row. We don't need them anymore. I deleted everything. Okay, overlapping section. So let's delete it like this. Delete, delete. So we're using this. So let's write our states back here. Once we do that, have we done the proper and the uppercase function? We've transferred it.
Should we keep the ground or delete it? At the moment, I don't know.
You can keep it, you can delete it if you want, but we don't need it anymore because we've used it for everything. But we still have one or two corrections that we'll do. Okay, no, we'll use it for can use this one for what we want to do. Okay, please. Okay, you need me to zoom my screen. Let me do that so that you can see. So I am going to do the upper and the proper function again so that everybody can follow. Mr. Valentine, are you
The proper,
hmm?
I think the improper.
The proper?
I think the proper was the improper.
What about the upper? Did you do the upper? It is upper.
And proper.
Yes, there's upper, there's proper, there's lower. So then that's how to fill the case. So I'm going to take it again. You press the equal to, then you type in upper. It's basically the same thing. Tap, then click, then tap to get your first one.
So when you're using a tab function, you don't need to open and close brackets by yourself.
No, the tab does that for you. But doing soft life things, no stress. So automatically it does this. So you should go ahead and do the lower by yourself. It's the same formula. Hearts of worship music. Network is terrible. Yeah, I noticed people keep going on, off and on, off and on. But are you following? Really, I've not heard. Are you following? Have you been able to do the upper proper function? If you're able to do that, please kindly do the lower function. So you just do the same thing. Equal to, you can't view my screen clearly. Okay, let me see if I can do something about it. So what about now? Can you view my screen? Is better?
Yes, sir.
Is it better? And do you need me to take the steps again? Okay. Wow.
Okay. Push it to the side.
So let me.
So you can't fill it up.
Huh?
You can't fill it up. You can only fill down.
The flash page, you have to drag it
Down.
down.
Down. You can't start from down up.
No,
Okay.
start from down. And drag
I
it
just
down.
said that's what I'm saying.
Did it work?
It didn't work.
Exactly. So I'm going to take it again for people online because a lot of them did not see my screen. So let me zoom my screen a little bit. Okay. I hope this is bold enough for everybody to see. So equal to, let's start from the proper, then you click on tab, then you select the text you want to make proper, then you click on tab again. It brings it back to proper writing. We know that proper writing is capital letter followed by small letter. So you drag it for it to take effect for all the states. So you do flash fill, and then we have it in proper. Then we'll do the same function, but then we want to do it in to lowercase. You insert equal to lower, you tab, click on Abia, you tab again, and the whole thing will turn to the whole characters will turn to lowercase. Then you drag and then you flash fill. Did we get that? I hope it's clear this time around. Did we get that? Okay. Response are not coming. Okay, I've done it. Yes, Ayodeji said he's good. So the next thing we're going to do, the next formula or function we're going to do is, okay, got it. That's good. If we're going to do the if statement, it's a logic statement. So if statement now, and we'll come to column K and insert a new row, and then let's do so equal to if tab, right? The logical test is if E2, sorry, comma, if E2 is greater than, let's say, 80,000. Value when it's true. If greater than 80,000, you want true. But value is false. False. Now let's do the true function first. Let me not confuse. So E2 let me break it down now. I wanted to put two if statements, but I feel like that would be a little bit more confusing. So if E2, like the figure in E2 now, right, is greater than 80,000, it is true. But if it's not, it is false. So now let's imagine that let's just drag it and see what will happen. So now automatically, this figure now here is what? 5,000 and something, right? It is less than, so it is what? But then if it's this other one is greater than 80,000, so it is true. Did you understand?
Now, what's the meaning of this true or false?
It's just a practice we're doing. There's an if statement. You can say if the figure, okay, we can write black, we can write red. If it's greater than this, is black. If it's less than this, is red. So automatically, once it's less than, it will be red. Okay, let's take it again. Equal to if tab, the logical test states, right, is greater than, if this is greater than, let's use 50,000, comma, black. I did not accept black. I usually throw false. basically. If it's true, if the figure is more than this, it means it is true. If it's less than this, it means it is false. If it's greater than this, it is true. If it's less than, you can use the same thing. You can use less than or equal to.
What if there is data somewhere in between that is exact as the figure?
And that one now, that is like for our advanced class. Like you can do if and ifs. You know, we have if function and we have the ifs function. Ifs function is when you want to put 3 or 4 logical tests. So you put if bracket this false, then you put brackets, then you put if this false, then you put brackets, then you, so in this case now the formula is longer and I don't want to confuse anybody. This sweet money. Yeah? No, I don't want you to go it yourself. We're going to be taking that in our advanced class. Okay.
Because we give right.
Yes, you if you go it out in the advanced class. So in your logic please, did you people online, did you get the if statement? Did you put try doing the if statement? Please try it and let me see if you got it. I was thinking we'll be able to do way more than this because we have only done proper, we've not done left, right, we've done, so we've only done how many functions now? 1, 2, 3. Wow, just 3. It's an hour already. So if statement, have you been able to do that? Please just kindly indicate if you were able to do the if statement and then I'll take it again. So please, you should do it on your system so that I can see. So if logical test, click your logical text. Then let's say less than, I keep forgetting type shift to press shift. Less than 20,000. Less than, let's say less than 20,000. Comma. True. So this is false because it's not less than 20,000. It is less than 20,000, so it's true. It's false. So the ones that are not less than 20,000 will be, oh, everything here is less than, it's more than
So what's the
20,000.
functionality of this formula?
Now you can have a client that gives you data and you require to know if this is greater than this, greater than or is less than, you want to know, and then they might require it. So this functions and depends on what your client needs from the data they give you. So it's left for you to now look at the data and say, okay, they need this, they need to know if it's true or false. If this testing is like this is false, if this testing is like this is wrong, it's true. So majority of the functions, all these functions, you might not get to use it in every single data sheet you work on. No data set. It's not all data sets that you need to use them. Some data sets only need you to do find and replace. Some will just for you to find and replace and you filter and that's just it. That's what you need to clean the data and then you visualize. Some we need you to concatenate, which will be now this is a different function. We've not done concatenate. Okay. Some we need you to do that. Some we need you to random to generate numbers for you to use. Some we need you to create range, age range. If the person is from this to this old, if the age is from this to this new, is that still like that's a range? That's the range function. No, we have the rank function, we have range, we have concatenate, we have proper, we have low, we have count distinct. So the different functions and formulas you use depends on your data set and what you want to get from the data set. And then when doing data cleaning, you have to look at the problem data sheet. Then you cannot be throwing the formulas and functions because you know them. You will just spend your entire time working on the data set, and then you will not meet your client's deadline. So let's do our next example, next formula. Are we clear with the if statement? Have you done your on your system? How about you? Okay. So the next thing we want to do is let me show you how to substitute. Okay. Let's insert. We'll keep inserting. When we're done, we'll play it back and bring it back to its original state. I already have an assignment for everybody. So when we go home, we'll do it and then send you down your sheet to the group chat against the weekend. So you do everything and send it down. So we're going to do substitute function. Let's find out if the people online are following. Okay, they said that please can I do it again? So let's do the if function again. So let's take it with other parties. Equal to if, then you click on tab, then your logic test 7,702, 7,072 is greater than 50. The message is affecting our screen, please. 50,000, comma, true. The reason why we're not going ahead to write the value if it's false is because automatically it does that for you, except if you want to do an ifs function. So now for the if, then you click tab, then you what's happening? It's not agreeing to do. Okay. Let's take it again. So equal to if tab logical size 50,000, comma, true. Did anybody notice why when I was doing it the first time you refused to go? You did not notice because you were on your phone. Let me explain to you why. These are the things that give us headache when you're doing data cleaning. Okay. If you have a formula and you're supposed to press equal to if, then tab, then you put logical test, then you now make a mistake, you now put this now. You know, normally if you're doing range, having this is not a problem in your formula, right? Okay, let's see if it will work. We'll go ahead, we'll put 50,000, then comma, then true. Okay, let's say maybe it's not something so obvious. Let's say it's a dot. It just tells you that when you're working with formulas, you have to actually pay attention because a semicolon can ruin your day if you're doing data cleaning, especially when you're working on something like when you're using Power Query to do your data cleaning, whereby the formula is more intense. Then you now make a mistake and then you go and put comma where you're not supposed to put comma. You will spend the whole day looking at that comma because you have like lines of formula. Then imagine that the comma is in first place and you did not see it. So let me take it again. If tab your logical text, then greater than 50,000, comma, two. So it is not greater than 50,000, so it's false. So written here is false. So did we get that? Promise, Timmy, did you get that? The online class is a bit slow today. Promise to me, did you get that? Okay, so let's move to the next. But did you guys get the if statement? I think it's pretty direct, very simple. It's like some function, right? Okay. Okay, so our next formula for today is the mid, left, and right, and proper. And leave mid, left, right, and left and right. Yes, just three of them. So now for the mid now, let's say you have a text in your Excel sheet, and then there's a problem. Let's say in Adamawa now, you notice that this one has zero. Here too, it has zero. Did you notice that I'm putting the zero specifically in the middle, zero? And we know that it's not supposed to have zero there, right? Then here has zero. Zero. Okay. Now you're doing data cleaning and you want to clean it because it's not supposed to have zero. So to clean it now, you okay, and then recurring an error on all your data sets. It looks very easy because we're just doing practical with a very small data set. If you're using a large data set, and then you have this special character or figure where it's not supposed to be and it is recurring in all your data sets. So how do you do it now? That's when the mid, left, right function comes. So you put equal to, when you put equal to, type mid, then this is the text, right? Then you comma the starting number, meaning is in the middle. When you start from the middle, one, two, three, you have on the this is the fourth character, so you write four, right? Then comma the number of character, one, two, write one, start number, write one, number of character, you write four, then total. So what this one did now is that it removed everything from Adamawa. Did you understand it? What about you, Valentine? Okay. Let me take it again.
Zoom into your screen.
You're not seeing?
See it.
Today's class is boring. Your ginger is not really.
Maybe because of
Oh, my bad. I will tell them to do next time.
I don't go for that once.
When you pay for advanced class. Okay, so that's the text. Starting number. Start from one to, let's say we say start from six now. Now it's going to start from one, two, three, four, five, six, right? Then after six, the number of characters you want it to remove after six now. Let's say three. Do you know what he removed? He removed everything from one, that's A, D, A, zero, M, then it was hour, it's left.
Now in this case now, I think what we're looking for is to remove the
Yes, but I'm just trying to make you understand because you are going to remove the O by yourself. Going to count it and remove the O by yourself. Okay, equal to, let's say left is basically the same thing. Mid, right, left is the same thing. All it involves is counting. Let's say left now. You press tab. This is your text. Now, numbers of character you want to remove from the left hand side, comma, 1. Hmm?
Okay.
It means that we remove everything, D, A, O, whatever from the left hand side. All of them are gone.
From the left.
Yes.
Okay, I don't want anything. Okay.
Let me do it again so that you see. Text, right? Select your text. Then you press comma. Hmm? Then let's say we decide to do 6 characters. Then it is not from starting. This is the right hand side. This is the left. You know, it's a screen. This is your left. The first
Left.
on the screen. On the screen.
Yeah.
It goes the opposite way on the screen. It's a reflection.
It's supposed to be speaking English now. But that's where the confusion is actually.
That's why I want you to do it yourself. So now, how many characters? What did I put in the formula? Equal to left A3 6. How many characters did you remove? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now let's do the same formula now. Let's say equal to A3 3. So it means that it's going to remove everything from left,
Leaving 3 characters.
starting from the third character, not leaving. Starting from the third character. We have Ada. When you want to remove Ada now, did you guys get what have you gotten the logic of the
No, yes, no.
and let me see if other people are lost too. Okay. Victor has gotten it. Is it the if you've gotten or the left, mid, and the right? Okay, let me do it again. Let's use Abia now, for example. Since Abia's characters, letters are smaller. Okay. Equal to. Are you paying attention, Mr. Ayo? Equal to left, tab, select your text. If we want to remove everything and leave the O, meaning that maybe it is the O that is supposed to be there, right?
So the O on which side now? To the right or
To the left. If we say left, it's to the left. If we say right, it will go take it to the right. So O now, 1 character, then tab. What is going to be left? O.
that means you're taking out every
Other thing after the O. So the O here is on the left. The reason why I am placing the O on this side so that you will understand your left and your right on this, because it's causing confusion.
Okay, can we use a different figure apart from O to the left to the right?
Okay. We can do anything. We can use dots. Let's say dots. Let me do 1 dot. Abia, then dot, right?
That'd be a O.
Yeah.
So differentiate it.
Okay. Hashtag, right?
Okay.
So now, Abia hashtag is not supposed to be on this row, in this cell. What is supposed to be there is the dot. And then you want to take it out. You just do equal to, and then you type left, enter, select the text, comma, the number of character, 1. Then you press tab. What will be left? The dot. But let it be that okay, the dot is supposed to be there, but what is not supposed to be there is the hashtag. You press equal to, you press, you select your text, the number of character you want to leave from the right. You know you're starting from the right now.
You're starting from the right now.
Yes, it will take away numbers, this thing from the right hand side.
That's one.
Okay, let's do what you said. What do we have? Exactly. But then when you now have equal to, then right, then you tab. Select your text screen, your text. You press comma. How many characters do you want us to try and see what we get?
Let's leave the hash.
Let's leave the hash. To leave the hash, you have to use the
Left function.
exactly. Now you're getting it. To leave the hash now, you do the left function. Tab. Then you count one,
That's right.
2, 5, right? Select your text, comma, 5. To remove the hash. Did you get it? But then we're doing the right function now. So you do the right function and let's see what you will get. Remove 5 or leave 5.
To leave,
Leave 5 using the right function. Let me see what people are saying online. Okay. Victor said he got both the if and the right and the left, the mean.
What are we really actually both the dots and hash, right?
No, we're removing 5 so that we will see how it counts. If you want to remove all the distance from the right hand side and leave only the hash, how many characters do you think you need to take out to leave only the hash?
Right.
What this one does is to tell you how many characters you need to leave, how many do you need to remove. If you need to leave, you're leaving behind 5 characters, you put 5. You're leaving behind 2, okay, equal to right, then tab, select your text string, then characters 2. Did you know why when we do the first one, it did not work when we move one? There's a comma, there's a space. Now do one on my own. That's on my own screen. Did you try doing one on your own screen? Did it work? Because you are not practicing on your own screen. So now I've removed that space now. Then I type right, then tap, select my text, put comma, 1 character. Did you?
from what I'm getting to understand now, if you're using right,
It shows you what you want to leave behind. But if you're yes, but if you are leaving like left, it shows you what you want to take away and leave behind from the right hand side.
what it shows you what you want to leave behind
From
the
the
left.
yes,
If you're using left.
yes,
If you're using right,
Yes.
what you want to leave behind.
on the right.
Right.
Please, is everybody following? Is everybody following? Riri, Medubu, Hadiza Salisu, Maruf Mobolaji, Promise Timmy. Did you guys get that? You got it. Oh yeah, do your Adamawa and other ones. Just do something. Remove 5 characters. No, remove. I want it to be remaining only Mawa on your screen. How will you do it? Minus the zero on the side,
I
minus the
didn't
other.
have the zero. Mine.
No, you have to put it the way I did my own.
So I should put zero on both sides.
Yes, you put zero after Ada,
Fine.
then you put zero as the last one. Then you now take it out and leave only Mawa. Which function will you be using to leave only Mawa?
Only put zero.
Yes,
Zero after that.
Mawa. You know we have Ada Mawa. So we have zero here, we have zero here. Which function will you use to leave only Mawa? Is it the left function, the right function, or the middle function? So can everybody do that too? So that we will know. Do the your own sheet and let's see. He said it's a practical class. Our class is almost over. We've actually not done all the formulas we were supposed to do today. So please kindly do the lesson if you got it. Promise, please put in your zero in your Adamawa the way I did and then try to remove it. Are you going to use the left function, right function, or the mid function? The right function. Okay, you've gotten it. If you use the right function, does it take away the last zero at this end? Because if you take away the right function and then you count the characters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then you have Mawa zero. Have you done it? So are you going to do the left function, then do the right function? What are you going to do? Is it working?
Using the right function.
Mm.
Still leaving me with zero.
Then do the try using the mid function. You know we did the mid function first, right? So try using the mid function on let's see. Why you have been a close bracket? It's not supposed to, you're not finished putting in the formula now. Like equal to mid tab, select your text, comma, comma, starting number, where you want it to start from. 1, 2, 3, on the fourth character, right up, comma, the number of characters you want it to be, and then press four, press tab. Ah, would have done this one 5. It's supposed to be 5 and 8. 4 characters. Oh, yeah. change the first one to 5. So we press this is yeah?
Yes.
Did you do left and right or did you do it?
I did it.
Let me see. Yes. So did you get, have you gotten it right now? So that's how you use the mid, left, right function.
The what you want to pick from inside and make the next one. What you want to pick from inside the text, maybe the next one. Like I want to pick up, remove the the one in between and the one at the end. Leaving only at the one.
Well, coming to that one. Okay. With O, you're going to do left function, then right function. Right function tab 4 gives you Mawa. No, right function tab 4 doesn't give you Mawa 8. There's a zero after at the end of my Mawa. So what you're supposed to do is I'm going to put it here. So equal to mid, then you press tab. Okay, I forgot that this is not the Excel sheet. You comma brackets your text function, that's A3, then comma, how many did we do here? 5, right? Comma 4, and close bracket. So this is what you're supposed to use to remove it. It will remove the O at the end if your own has that O, and it will leave Mawa for you. So now we're going to do our next formula or function, which is the substitute function now. Now we have O here equal to substitute substitute Are you seeing what I'm writing? Did you see that?
That is okay.
The formula is up.
So I substitute.
Now let's do it for Anambra Bible. So did you all follow the substitute function formula? I'm going to give everybody a data set that we're going to work on over the weekend. We're going to clean that data and send me the data on Sunday. So in cleaning that data, you're going to, our next class is Tuesday now. So you send it to me on Sunday via the WhatsApp chat, or I'll drop my email, drop it in my email. So now you will clean that data. Including that data, we're going to use the substitute function, the left function, the mid function, the right function, the count. Did we do count? No, okay, no. The range function, the if, some, average, max. You will go through this data set and determine which of the functions you need to clean that data. Then you clean the data, then you give me the clean version of the data. Don't clean it manually. Don't clean the data manually. Because you have a long time, don't go and be using clean, backspace, backspace, type. No, don't do that. Don't clean the data manually. We're going to use functions and formulas to clean the data. But I should look for a very cumbersome data set so that people cannot clean it manually. I think that's what I will do. Data set with like 20,000 entries. So who have you
What will cover so that some average if rank the rest, right?
mm,
Need substitute. Um, the question will cover.
we don't rank? Did you mention rank?
Yes.
Okay.
Down on average if rank less
I want us to be able to do conditional formatting today before we leave, please. And it's 12 already. Mr. Ayo, how far are you on substitute? Have you done it? Everybody online, please, were you able to do the substitute function? If you're able to do it, please kindly indicate. But if you need me to run it again, I will do it again. So, substitute function equal to substitute tab the text, then comma, then what do they call this? Hyphen bar? Or
Yeah.
seven quotes ahead, quote the the quote the thing you want to substitute. So if it's a special character you want to remove, you put the special character. But if you want to substitute it with a space, now you know you can actually put a space in there. Now, what if I want to substitute all the zero with a seven? Comma, substitute seven, substitute. So you see, all the zero in Adama becomes a seven. But then I don't want to use a seven now. I want to use a space. I don't want to, I want to take out zero, but I want to have space. What do we have? Ada is separate, Mawa is separate. You good, right? Okay. But then now, originally, what we want to do now is we want to take out those and the number that is not supposed to be, which is zero, and let it come back to the original text. So we'll just do it like this to substitute it with nothing. It gives you Adamawa back. Then you do flash fill, then the formula applies all true. And then our Aqua Ibom is back and Anambra is back. Did you all get that? Please kindly comment on the chat box if you were able to follow and you got the substitute function so that we can now do conditional formatting. While we wait for their response, let me try and scatter the sheet and prepare it for conditional formatting. Okay. No response. So should we go ahead and do conditional formatting? Is everybody following? So I'm taking the silence as a yes, and then we're going to continue so that we do conditional formatting. So conditional formatting is in our Excel ribbon. Here is it. So in this conditional formatting now, you have this Excel sheet with your data sets you're supposed to work on. And you want to know the things you have to work on. There are different rules now. Okay, let's use the highlight cell rule now. Let's do duplicate value. Now, duplicate value. Light red fill text with duplicate value. Did I click OK? No, I didn't. So, okay. Highlights, conditional formatting, okay, value. So, what does it show us? Automatically, it shows you that all these ones that have been red field have duplicate value. Duplicate, you'll be wondering why is the duplicate of this one back? Let me show you. Did you get that? So what happens if you change this? So the reason why this 22 is showing duplicate value is that on this sheet there's another 222.
The set that
This is also another state with Ogun State also has 222. But then we'll now go to this 222 now. We'll now change this one to 23. Then we move. It is helpful when you're working with a large data set. Since your eyes, you cannot be scanning and seeing everything. But when you do this conditional formatting, and it makes it easy for you to know, okay, yes, I have worked on this ones. Anyone you work on will be changing. Anyone you work on will be changing. And then you know that you can also do this same function now. Let me show you another way that you can do it now. And filter by color. We can now filter all the ones that have the cell filled with. So it's only going to show us only the cells that have the yellow fill. So we know that we're working on only these cells with this yellow fill. So we'll go through all this data. Then when we're done working with them,
okay, so I have a question.
everything will
I don't know
disappear.
if it's related. You have this set now, let's say for the states
Mm,
in say column now in Europe.
mm.
How would we arrange them in alphabetical order?
That's where proper comes in. If you want to arrange them alphabetical order,
In that straight line.
yes. I've actually not tried to do that before, but we would. You can test it. Most likely, they don't really require you to arrange. Most of the data sets I've worked on, I didn't was not required to arrange them in alphabetical order, but you can test it and then we'll find out. But then, now, did you get the conditional formatting function? It's very straightforward.
What do you want for paper?
Did you see that because I've deleted every other place and then state now, our state doesn't have the duplicate value color again. So now let's remove this filter and select all. So this what we just did now is called advanced filter. So you can filter by text. You can say you want to see only text that end with A. So it should just filter for you all the text that end with A. That's what you see. You can filter that okay, I want to see only text that do not contain zero. And automatically your sheet will filter. So you don't have to go and filter here, filter here, filter. But if you want to just do it automatically, that's what we call advanced filtering. So this is showing us everything. So let's go back to let's see what people online are saying. Okay, I'm going to share a list of the formulas. People are asking for the formulas because some people their network is misbehaving, they cannot follow. So I will drop the formulas in the WhatsApp group because for our assignments now, you use these formulas now and then to do the homework. I have to look for one data set that we're going to use. So now let's do conditional formatting. Let's go back to conditional formatting. We don't have dates, so we cannot do. So let's do less than. Now we want Excel now to point out format cells that are less than 50,000. I did not highlight the holes. So Excel has done that. I'm just trying to make you understand how you can use it to do different things. You necessarily don't need to. You can use color scale. You can choose the colors you want to be using for your conditional formatting. You can do icon sets. You can use arrows. There's a host of other things you can do. Now we need to clean this data back and put it together before we can do pivot table. Conditional formatting is very straightforward. It just you click on the ribbon, you tell it what you want to do, you put in the conditions you want your sheet to format to, and it will format. Is this straightforward? Are we following each other? Are we going to the promised land together? Are we going? Okay. Now, let me. Okay. So, my sheet is back to the way it's supposed to be. So let's go back to, you know that we're going to be working on a project for this class. The reason why we're using this, which state did I delete? Which state is the next state?
Because it's from my own list, it's from
Cross River, eh? Okay, I deleted Cross River. Sometimes, come here. I want to clean, let's just clean our sheet so that we can do what we need to do, then we can work on our site. Okay, so now my own sheets, I did not do the summing. On the work we did, yes, the last class, we did not sum plus the other parties, right? That was why I said you should delete the total for a sum average so that we can include the figure for the other parties. Because we're now preparing our data for visualization. So now go back to your sheet, include a row. You can do it now because we've done it already. Include a row and then put equal to, then let's have your total. What's this? So now we're going to total for each state, then we'll total for each party. We're going to use that total for our visualization. So use the sum function. You still remember how to do it.
total for each state.
So I've gotten my total for each state. Then you come back to this place, then you write total here. Then we'll get total for each political party equal to sum tab starts from here. Tab. So why it's showing this is that the space is not enough to show the value. So then you repeat. I'm leaving this results sheet because you people are going to impute the results, all the winners of the all the political party. You put the results. So if you want to put result, what formula will you use to put in the results to get what the figures that are supposed to be in the result? Hmm? What formulas did we use to get the figures for the results the last class? The question goes to you, Poto. What formula did we use for the results? Yeah?
We use the sum.
That wasn't what we used to get results.
We
The
did sum.
winner,
We
the
did
winner.
sum, the age ranking.
Ranking gives you position. The winner of the election that I gave everybody to do for a state was Max. Max tells you the highest figure. So we use the max function and get the result for each state.
Okay.
So you see, this shows you the results. So we can say instead of results, we can name this as a winners, right? So we have our winners. So easy for you to just trace it. This figure belongs to PDP. PDP. Please kindly do what we're doing on your sheet. Are we all moving together? Valentine,
Yes.
we're moving together. This is also what figure? Let me see.
Okay, mass here. 219. Yeah. Mass here.
So you went PDP.
And then on this row, the last row,
Mm-hmm.
this is 438.
Mm-hmm.
This is 56.
Mm-hmm.
So this is really right. And then you got out this.
Is that a
Oh,
party or
okay,
other
okay,
votes?
got that.
And your one is not even correct.
Yeah,
Because I
because
told
there's
you
other vote here.
there's total votes here. There's if here. I said delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this. Let's other parties come because we're adding this in our calculation, our use in our work. We're going to visualization now, we're going to our pivot table.
Okay.
So now delete this row, delete this row, delete this row.
Okay, this was the winner party there.
Yes. We don't need all those rows.
Yes.
You know. The only one we need is this, we don't need this if.
So,
We don't need it. We just change the function. So you can just delete it.
yeah, it was.
We need the total votes. We need the total votes.
Okay, that one is correct. Right?
What did you use? You see, it does not include the L. So you have to do it again.
So that means you have to pick this value from here.
No, you don't need to do that. No, to do it, no. Just come here. Click here. Are you get just? I don't know where that's in my so automatically it makes it easy for you to because the figure is there already. So let's get all our results. People online, I can see our numbers are dropping. What's happening? Is it network problem or you're not following? What is the problem? So that if you're lost, so that we can carry you along. Our class is almost over. Please make sure that you fill your attendance sheet and then kindly do this to get the winners of this election. And then once you determine the winners, then let's move on to the next thing that we're doing. In our next class, we're going to be working on the pivot table. From the pivot table, we're going to be looking at data visualization. Okay, Victor, that's good, you're done. What about the other people in the class? Really, Medubo, Promise Jimmy, Hearts of Worship Music. Are you done? Are you following? Have you totaled the sum of each state and each political party? So, can you get the figure of the total number of votes casted? You know that is on the sheet. Yes, it's on the sheet. Is it? This is the row for the total votes now. The total votes. You know that we had imputed this the sum formula this way and this way, right? So the moment we dragged it down to the last row, it will give you the total number of votes casted. This is the figure. Let me put my cursor on it. This is the figure. Are you still enjoying the class? The class seems cold. Even the online people, I feel like most of them have gone off. Are we still following? Okay, so let's do the results. Then our pivot table is under insert. When you go to your Excel, you see insert, then this is your pivot table. But I want us to go to pivot table because whatever you are taking to pivot table, it has to be a clean sheet. Because everything you put there is permanent. When they say it shall be permanent, is whatever is on the sheet is what reflects on the pivot table. And it's not like you can type and correct. So you must make sure that you have properly cleaned your sheets before you take it to you. Yes. So it's on pivot table that you now do your visualization. So all these hashtags and all that will need to just correct it. On insert or insert ribbon, see your pivot table. So what function did I use to make my heading with a header for my sheet all capital letter? What function? Exactly. Let me check that you could still remember what we discussed. Then if I want to make it lowercase, what function will I use? Hmm? I want to check because you seem very cold. Or is it the cold that is getting to you? Yeah, sorry. Are we going? Okay. So we're going to take our time this weekend to properly arrange the Excel sheets and wait for our pivot table. So I'm just going to show you a sneak peek of the pivot table. So now if you want to go to your pivot table now, you click here, then it will tell you, okay, where do you want it to get the worksheet now? We will say a new worksheet because this is a new worksheet. In some situations whereby you are working on a worksheet, but on that worksheet you want to get like two or three pivot table, you will now click it on existing worksheet. Now we don't want this. If we want this pivot table now to be on an existing, okay, let me show you what I mean by new on existing. So this is a new worksheet, location of the worksheet. Then we'll click. So this is our pivot table, right? But then now we now go back to our training data set now. And then we'll now go back to insert. Then we say pivot table again. You know that we've already created one pivot table on this sheet bar. That's this one. Oh shit. That's this one, right? And then we're already supposed to be working on it. Maybe states now, all the states we show. We want our states to appear. Then we now want APC to be here. Columns. Do you understand? Depends on where you want it to be. If you want it to show APC here, APC be here, uh, PP. I'm just giving you an example. This seems very scattered, but this is not how our sheet is going to look. So now, but then we'll come back to our set now. We say, okay, we're done with work with this particular one. Let's add another pivot table. So we'll come back here, click insert. Then we want to add that pivot table on that sheet, this sheet one. We don't want to be opening a new sheet every time to make the work difficult. So this is sheet one. Then location of the sheet. You see, we click sheet one. Then we'll come down to sheet one and place it here. Our second pivot table is going to be. We're working on the pivot table in our next class, but I just want you people to understand this in case I don't get to cover it. So you can work on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 pivot table on the same sheet. Personally, I like to work on all my pivot table on the same sheet. So that when I want to create my dashboard, I don't have to be opening this sheet, that sheet. I just have to be lifting the visualization to create my EDA now. Just lift the visualization, put it on my dashboard, or put it in my PowerPoint and then make a presentation at the end of the day. So this is the end of our class. I can see that some people are even looking sleepy. So
Your
We've come to the end of our class, so please make sure that you fill your attendance sheets, and then in our next, we'll be dropping our assignments in our next class. Please kindly make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can follow us on our Instagram handle or Facebook or LinkedIn for more information and promos from the institute. And please make sure that you take your attendance, and then please, for people that want to follow the recorded class, if you go to our YouTube channel, you will find the recorded class. Then you can play it again and follow in case you miss anything. Then I'll be dropping an assignment in the WhatsApp group for us to do a home form assignment, because we're going to be having fun cleaning our data this weekend. So please, it was nice having you all here. If you have any question, I'll be available to answer your questions in our WhatsApp group. So thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.